Whoa, ho! I bid you all a humble welcome to my channel for my new graphic novel entitled Isys Omega. The book is available on both my websites, tyrfreeman.com, which is for desktop and laptop PCs only, and tyrmobile.com for cell phones only. I'm using YouTube to promote my own website and my book this round. So here I'll be creating short videos that give an in-depth view of the graphic novel itself, the themes, the creative process, etc. I'm gonna go as deep as I can, because maybe it'll help others bring their characters to the comic or motion picture medium. Today, we talk about ERSATZ rate. ERSATZ, an artificial substance or article used to replace something natural or genuine, a substitute, pronounced ERSATZ. In the fictional world of Isys Omega, artificial intelligence has come a long way, just as we all knew it would in real life. I see artificial intelligence as just an extension of who we are as human beings. We continually create things to give us a better understanding of the universe we live in. AI is like the microscope or the telescope. It will allow us to understand more in time. In 2003, I knew artificial intelligence would be used to measure our tendencies at some point because we are rather predictable. So I thought about how eventually the tool of artificial intelligence could help us understand the human spirit and the physical death. I didn't have the time for real life to catch up with my thoughts, so I fleshed it out in my story. Remember, in the story of Isys Omega, there is a resistance unit called the Underground. Now, in the entire underground base, there is one central computer. Every other one is simply a hub for it. Like the phones of today, the central computer constantly surveys and catalogs data on every single member of the underground. This is how human consciousness works. We take in data all the time. Artificial intelligence is no different. The central computer can also scan brain patterns of everyone on base each time they interact with one another. It listens to their conversations as well as their personal musings. Some, like the character Dr. Rice, dictate to it aloud. The central computer is always on, just like the phones of today. The reason for this is because every underground member could die on any given mission. In that event, the computer can generate a holographic simulacrum of the deceased. This ERSATZ, or copy, has the speech, tendencies, and mannerisms of the deceased. The ERSATZ rate is how well the copy interacts with the living. Usually there's glitches, but it doesn't matter. It works good enough to provide emotional support for the soldiers. The highest percentage was 99.96 ERSATZ rate. Almost, quote-unquote, full ghost. By the way, the central computer itself is sentient in that it can react to its surroundings and take in quote-unquote life data through its quote-unquote senses. It isn't sapient. Something is sapient if it can think and apply wisdom. Homo sapiens, certain animals. The human body without consciousness is sentient. It can still take in vitamins, perform processes, and react to stimuli while the mind is unconscious. The book and anime Ghost in the Shell is less fictional than you think, folks. Now, when it comes to ERSATZ rate, it's not a large part of the story. Instead, I place it in there to show something I feel has a very high chance of happening. Artificial intelligence being used to help people move on after the loss of a loved one. Look at your phones. They're taking in data. They're learning us all. You hold the baby of the future in your hands. Now you just wait until it grows up, folks. In a later issue of Isys Omega, I'm going to place a bonus scene that I can't wait for everyone to see. It'll explain a concept that I call hard light. The ERSATZ copy of Dr. Rice has one more trick up his sleeve. Full data on hard light experimentation and creation. This knowledge will be used to great effect by Ruth later on. You know, I hate to say this because it's been so overused, but it's just the truth. This particular graphic novel is different, and I really hope you guys give it a chance. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please press the like button, press the dislike button to relieve stress. Questions or comments, put them below and I'll answer them. Consider subscribing to the channel. I'm making more videos. And as always, please use less to no social media, including YouTube, and instead get out and interact with the outside world and its people, folks. Take walks and read actual books. Be around some loved ones, and if you don't have loved ones to be around, then go meet new people. Bottom line is, interact for real. Live, not virtually, but actually. Before it's too late, folks.